Hello and welcome to Cheat with Cafemutual. I'm Suhail Chagla and today I'm joined by Joydeep Sen, a financial expert with over 33 years of experience in the industry. Today we'll be asking him a couple of good questions about the future of the mutual fund industry. It's good to have you here.
Sure, thank you.
How are you doing today? All right. So the first question is something that's on everyone's mind. SEBI has recently launched a new asset class. How do you think fund houses can deal with this? What strategies do you think they should apply for this new asset class?
Okay, thank you for the question. So it's a very relevant and very contextual question. So I think of the SEBI's angle. What is SEBI's thought here? SEBI's thought is, there was a proliferation of so-called unregistered PMS. What's the meaning of this? There is someone, a fund manager, who says, you give me your money, I'll manage for you. Now the point is, if you want to officially float a PMS, you have to have 50 lakhs. If you do something for less than 50 lakhs, what do? You do this thing called unregistered PMS, as in informally give the money to me, I'll manage for you. That is what SEBI wanted to stop. So SEBI's thought is, on one hand, you have plain vanilla mutual funds, ticket size, you know it, very low ticket size. You have AIF at 1 crore, PMS at 50 lakh, all these things are there. There was a need, there was a vacancy for something in between at 10 lakh. So it's meant for the affluent class, above retail, but below the HNI class, where they can offer something new. So basically, to bridge that gap, people who are offering that so-called, unregistered PMS, they will come here and take this platform and offer whatever they were offering there. Okay, so you may say that mutual funds are regulated. Yes. Now, when a mutual fund offers this product, then gradually it will eat away from those unregistered PMSs, and that is the whole idea. Now, what will mutual funds do? They can do a lot. They can do equity, they can do debt, they can do hybrid, and within equity, debt, hybrid, they can launch so many strategies. Means what? Mutual fund is kind of plain vanilla. Yeah, yes, you can do so many things which you can't do on a PMS. You can do unlisted, you can do long short and all those things. PMS, okay, you can take high risk. So here, if you look at the risk level in terms of portfolios construct and the exposure per security, it is somewhere between mutual fund and PMS AIF. So that gap is being bridged to risk asset class. So mutual funds will lap it up. They will come up with lots of products, including equity, debt, hybrid, and new strategies. Little high risk, high return, which was not there so far on offer.
All right. Well, that's a great response. And speaking of AIFs, some people have said that the new asset class is in line with Cat 3 AIFs. So, what's your opinion on this, and how do you think investors and distributors can handle this complexity?
Right. So, firstly, talking of complexity, you know it. People do not buy products. People buy stories. If a product manufacturer or a product seller says this is a simple good equity fund, people will not buy. If you set a simple good debt fund, people will not buy. You have to make stories. This will happen, that will happen, so this fund will do well. That is what people buy. So you have to say, what a mutual fund cannot do given the regulations. We can do in a Cat 3 IF, long, short, derivative, all those things we can do, or maybe something else, some unlisted stuff we can do. So same thing will happen here. So like you said, it is somewhat akin to the Cat 3 kind of AIF. It's a pass-through structure. Cat 3 pass-through means what? Taxation is in your hands at your marginal slab rate. So whatever asset class is there, like equity, listed, unlisted, bond, listed, unlisted, what is the taxation of that asset? Same taxation applies here. And risk also, commensurate is there. So that is where mutual funds or other AMCs will launch their products in this category. Higher risk, higher return, new strategies, and taxation happens as per the marginal slab rate of the investor. So basically, again, to reiterate my point, mutual fund, plain vanilla taxation as per the regulations for mutual fund. Here, there is something differentiated. So far, it was for the HNIs only at 1 crore and above for AIFs. Now it will come down. And by the way, it is 10 lakhs today. Tomorrow it can go up also, 20 lakhs or whatever, I don't know. It can go up also because if you look at the country, people are earning more, people are saving and investing more. So as of today, whatever the threshold is for affluent is 10 lakhs now, it may improve in future.
All right, another great reply from the man who has 33 years of experience. So, do you have any closing thoughts just for the future outlook on the mutual fund industry?
It's a great industry to be in. Think of it this way, if not mutual fund and you want to accumulate your wealth, what is the alternative? If you do stocks directly, you don't have the bandwidth. If you want the bonds directly, there are issues like market liquidity. What do you have? You have AIF, you have PMS, or now this new asset class. that requires a certain ticket size. If you want to go kind of, little lower risk, little lower return, you want to, have a good sleep, but still accumulate wealth with a professional fund manager working for you, then mutual fund is the best vehicle to be in. There is no alternative to participate in India's growth story and be part of it in debt, where you can sleep in peace and accumulate over the horizon of like 10, 20, 30 years.
All right.
Well, that was it. And thank you for being on Baat Cheat with Cafe Mutual. It was a pleasure having you. All right, then. We'll catch you next time.